we're dropping a submarine under one of Florida's most underrated fishing piers to uncover what's lurking beneath the surface. So without further ado, let's send this submarine underwater and see what's down there. So we made about a 2.5 mile run from our home inlet, Hillsborough Inlet, to the Deerfield Pier. Once we got to this pier, it was time to start setting up the submarine. So we pulled out our cable and then we started connecting the plug into the back of this submarine, and you want to make sure this is really tight because if any water gets in here, you can end up damaging the submarine. Once that was all tight, it was time to put the submarine in the water. So once everything with this submarine was set up, we connected it to our iPhone, and now it was time to put it in the water. And the reason we're able to sub this pier right now is because this pier is closed for renovations. This is the Deerfield Beach Pier. So once we put the submarine in the water, it's time to turn it on and start heading towards the pier. So we start heading towards the pier, and it's about 20 feet deep here, so we also wanted to make our way deep. So once we got to this pier, my brother Hunter turned on the recording button, and this is what it looks like from the submarine point of view. So now we're going to start making our way around this pier, and let's see what's down here. So about 30 seconds into subbing, we found this barracuda right off the start, and that was a nice sized cuda. So then we continued making our way under this pier, and you guys can see those pilings right there on your left. And the second we got under this pier, we already started seeing some fish. So right there, you guys can see there was a nice mangrove snapper. There's a couple of them actually. There's about 4 or 5 of them, and then there's just 1,000 barracudas under this pier. So if you guys want to catch barracuda, I'm gonna tell you right now, this pier is loaded with them. So as we make our way around this pier, we saw a bunch of snappers in these barracudas. And if you guys enjoy submarine content just like this, we plan on filming a bunch of videos now with this submarine we just got. And if this video gets over 500 likes, we will be dropping this submarine on a shark-infested reef off of Jupiter, Florida. So if you guys want to see that, drop a like on this video. So we continued working our way around this pier, and I'm telling you guys, everywhere I went around this pier, there's about 500 barracuda. So I decided to head a little deeper. I ran into another pack of cudas right here. And then as I got into about 30 feet of water, which the deepest this pier goes is about 30 feet, we started noticing the water got a lot dirtier here. But we continued to work our way under these pilings, and we started to run into a bunch of fish. So we continue our way through these barracuda, and as you guys can see, we are just running right through the school right now. And as of right now, it looks like this pier is loaded with fish. The negative about this right now is that we have not seen any snook or tarpon. There really isn't a lot of variety on this pier. At the end of this video, we actually saw a couple different species of fish. But the one issue with this pier, the negative to it, is there hasn't been a lot of different species on this pier. So if you guys look to the far left, that little clear bubble you're seeing on the bottom of the ocean right there, that's actually the Deerfield Beach live cam. They have a camera that runs 24/7 on YouTube, which is pretty cool to see with our submarine. But we now work our way through these barracuda, and those fish you're seeing right there, the one that our camera is pointing at, those are called chubs. They're pretty popular down here in South Florida. As we got deeper under this pier, that's actually when we ran into a pack of fish. So if you guys look in the back now, you can see we're coming into a new pack of fish, and this was a pack of fish I was telling you guys about earlier. So we got the chubs now. There's a ton of these chubs, and it looks like now we got some blue runners. So again, this pier is nothing crazy, but there definitely is a lot of fish under this pier. And if you guys are enjoying this content, drop a like on this video. Like I told you guys earlier, we recently just got this submarine. We're going to be trying to take it to every pier in South Florida. And if you guys have any piers you recommend going to in Florida, we'll definitely try to hit them one day. So then we had this little porkfish swim right by the camera, and let me tell you, that fish would make an awesome aquarium fish. And then you guys can see pretty clearly on your left, that was a Deerfield Beach cam. Then we had all these barracudas around the camera, and it looks like there were some pilchards in the mix. So we continue to work our way through the deeper side of this pier, and let me tell you, we could not get away from these barracuda. They were everywhere around this pier. And you guys let me know if you guys have ever fished this pier, because I'm assuming if you've fished this pier, you probably have caught a ton of barracuda while you were fishing it. So we make our way through these blue runners, and honestly, this pier did not disappoint. We were able to catch a ton of different fish on the submarine, and for the first time using this submarine, it worked pretty well. So we slowly started to make our way back to the boat, and as we made our way back to the boat, if you guys just look closely, there are some nice sized mangrove snapper on this pier. Right there, you guys can see that's another legal sized snapper. There were a couple back there. So the one thing about this pier is if you guys fish bottom baits, you probably could catch a lot of mangrove snapper. So we now brought the submarine up to the surface, and I was successfully able to retrieve it. We hope you guys enjoyed this Barjack's underwater video, and we hope to see you guys in the next Barjack's family fishing video.